about to board my flight for San Salvador.
U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollen of Maryland said on Wednesday he was flying to El Salvador to check on a wrongly deported man and discuss his release with officials there. Kilmar Abrego Garcia, a Salvadoran who was working legally in the U.S., was sent there on March 15th despite a court order preventing the deportation. His case has sparked protests, while judges have ordered President Donald Trump's administration to help bring him back to the U.S.
The Supreme Court has ruled 9-0, that he was illegally taken out of the country and put in a prison in El Salvador. And this is about due process. This is about rule of law.
Van Hollen's fellow Democrats say the case shows worrying signs that the Trump White House is willing to disregard the judiciary. It comes as lawyers representing Venezuelans sent by the U.S. to an El Salvador prison say their clients are being denied access to attorneys and contact with the outside world. A deal struck between Trump and the Salvadoran government in March saw hundreds of Venezuelans sent to Latin America's largest prison, the Terrorism Confinement Center, in an immigration crackdown. The lawyers say they have not been able to visit, speak to, or find out the whereabouts and conditions of their clients. They say they have also only been able to gain the clients' identities through leaked information. Private attorneys paid for by the families of the deported have filed writs of habeas corpus at El Salvador's Supreme Court. That's to try and compel the government to justify the Venezuelan deportees' detention or release them. Jaime Ortega, whose law firm is representing dozens of them, told Reuters he has received no response to any of those petitions. Salvadoran rights group Crystal Sal is preparing habeas corpus claims for more than 100 Venezuelans. But director Noah Bullock is not optimistic, saying his group previously filed over 7,200 claims for local Salvadorans.
And less than 1% of those claims have been resolved by the court. So in the case of the Venezuelans deported to El Salvador, we don't have much confidence that the courts will be able to show independence and provide judicial relief to those people.
Salvadoran President Nayib Bukele, who visited the White House on Monday, has overseen the removal of his country's Attorney General and all 5 Supreme Court judges who were replaced by loyalists. El Salvador's presidency did not immediately respond to requests for comment.